28 years later, The Bone Temple, directed by Nia DaCosta. She directed The Marvels, Candyman, and 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Trying to predict the future is a discouraging and hazardous occupation.
So in this one, we see Spike is being inducted into Jimmy Crystal's gang on the mainland, and Dr. Kelson makes a discovery that could alter the world. Before I sat down to watch this movie, I looked up who the director was. I had no idea who she is. I've never seen a movie that she made. I still didn't watch The Marvels. Don't want to waste my time with that garbage. Didn't like Captain Marvel, and I'm not gonna... Maybe when I'm really bored, I'll get into The Marvels. But I had no idea who she was, so I really wasn't hoping too much for the movie. I was hoping for a good sequel to the last one, and that's what I got. It's very straightforward. It's just a continuation to the last 28 years later. I don't really want to look at this as like a sequel. I don't want to like compare which movie's better than the other one. It's just a continuation of the story. Literally picks up when the last one ends with Spike in the gang and Dr. Kelson doing his thing. And the movie's basically split into Spike's story and Dr. Kelson's story.
The whole world will cease to make any sense.
If I remember correctly, I think this one has the least action out of all the movies. Doesn't mean it's bad. There are insanely gory moments in the movie. There are a couple jump scares that'll probably catch you off guard. Other than that, 28 years later, it still has the same funky camera angles going on that are pretty cool. The soundtrack in the movie is pretty fire, honestly. When you watch it, Dr. Kelson, I mean, he likes the music, so the music that he picks continues the soundtracks in the movie, and pretty good, solid choice of music. There's some 80s going on, there's some rock. Everybody in the movie does a pretty good job. Ralph Fiennes does a great job, he's a pretty good actor. Jimmy O'Connell, same thing as 28 years later, the first one. It's basically just copy-paste, same formula, just continuing the story. This one doesn't really focus on too much outside of Dr. Kelson and Jimmy's gang. It's still Jimmy's gang and the kid Spike, Dr. Kelson and Samson, the last zombie from the first one.
Look at the
And they kind of have their own relationship in the movie. I don't want to spoil if it makes a discovery. Thinks it could change the world. Pretty big one. It's pretty lit. I wasn't really expecting that when I was watching the movie. As you kind of go through the movie, you'll kind of figure out what it is, and it's not really like a mind-blowing thing, but when it does happen, it's pretty cool. And it'll definitely hook you and you'll want more, honestly. The length of the movie is fine. There's nothing wrong with the length. There's not really anything like bad about the movie. The only thing I would say is that it's there's not as much action in this one. Which, okay, it is what it is. There aren't really many zombies in this one either. You'll get it when you watch the movie. Jimmy has his own thing going on, that he's like a Satanist, and the kid doesn't want to be a part of the group, but he's stuck with the group, and Dr. Kelson is doing his own thing. There's a scene at the end of the movie with Ralph Fiennes, which is like, it's fucking weird. I mean, whatever. It is like a weird scene, but like, it fits 28 years later. And it fits the story. When you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about, obviously. But it's a cool performance by Ralph Fiennes, and it kind of ties everything very good. And it ties everything together pretty well. This movie had a pretty good ending, honestly. I wasn't expecting the ending that I saw. At this point, I hope there's another one, and I hope it probably will be. And I hope it kind of just sticks with the 28 years, 28 days formula, because I don't want it to go off into like its own thing. I don't think it needs spin-offs, and I don't think it needs more movies. I think just one more movie, close it out, call it a day would be pretty good. I mean, I'd give the movie like a strong 7. It's rated as 7.8. Probably give it like a strong 7. Probably watch it in theaters. I think it's a great addition into the series. Came out, honestly, pretty quick after the last one. I hope they film the third one back to back, because the ending of the Bone Temple was pretty nice. Definitely want to see where it's going. And that's it. If you get the chance, watch it in theaters. If not, watch it at home. I don't think it really matters where you watch it. I watched it in Dolby. It was a pretty nice experience. But, yeah.